I'm wondering how many jobs were actually created by the Allegiant Stadium, because we saw some of those same numbers coming up, right, when we were pitched that project. Really, those job creations are one of the only benefits Northern Nevada may end up seeing out of this project. So just some assurances on those projections and what we can do to make sure that that's like a metric of accountability that we can have moving forward if this project moves forward.
The projections that we made at Allegiant Stadium have been vastly overperformed. We have ratios of the number of visitors and the number of jobs that they create when they come. So that's a fairly easy calculation to make. We make it at the LVCVA. Mr. Aguero makes it for others as well. We compare notes on that. Allegiant Stadium has brought 180% of the incremental visitors. Is that about right, Jeremy?
Yes, sir.
I hate to interrupt, but I meant to, I'd like to correct myself, in the construction phase in particular, right? In the construction phase, there's a number that was presented to us, 14,000 new jobs, right? So what is the accountability on that, and what are the metrics we saw in the Allegiant Stadium?
Assemblywoman Peters, Steve Hill. I grew up in the construction industry. When you look at construction projects, it's a 40 to 45% labor. So that $1.5 billion that will be spent 40 or 45% on labor, creating those jobs. The 14,500 and some odd jobs that are projected are based on that number. They're based on the prevailing wage for those jobs in Las Vegas. When that stadium gets built, that labor will be created. The jobs are expressed in person years of construction. So it's really 2,000 hours times the 14,000. That's how many hours of labor will be needed to build the baseball stadium.
Madam Chair, I'm sorry, my question wasn't answered.
Okay, repeat and restate.
I want to know if what was proposed on the Allegiant Stadium was actually met in the construction phase.
Yeah, sure. For the record, Jeremy Aguero, Assemblywoman Peters. I'd love to be able to sit here and tell you that we could specifically look at things like indirect and induced employment and count how many folks, when someone took their paycheck back home and went into a restaurant. I can't. I think what Mr. Hill said is the best thing we're going to be able to do is monitor the amount of labor income that goes into the project. That will be the indicator, I think, of what you're looking for.